Well, the English list is here, huh? Euro 2024 final list. Dean Henderson, Jordan Pickford, Aaron Ramsdale, Lewis Dunk, Joe Gomes, Mark Guay, Kosa, Luke Shaw, John Stones, Kieran Trippier, Kyle Walker, Trent, Conor Gallagher, Kobe Mino, Declan Rice, Adam Wharton, Jude Bellingham, Bowen, Eze, Phil Foden, Anthony Gordon, Harry Kane, Cole Palmer, Bukayo Saka, Ivan Toney, Oli Watkins. In this kind of event, you're not gonna please everybody. People got their own opinions, and you can't convince everybody. You won't please everybody. Some people are gonna be disappointed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment down below, my friends. You wanna help the channel? Very simple. Take 1 second to click that like button. Much appreciated. Let's continue checking on reactions from you guys. Like I said, if you can read all the comments here. Somebody is gonna push somebody. Somebody is gonna push, or somebody is gonna put somebody down. It's always like that. The fans are the most complicated people that you can get. It's depend on your likes and dislikes, and that's the way it is. One thing that I wanted to say about this squad, Gareth Southgate finally showed some balls. Remember, he always uses like his friends. Harry Maguire need to be there. Rashford need to be there. You know? People like that. Jordan Henderson need to be there. But this time, he took them off the list. He just finally realized that friendship want to win you trophies. Sometimes you have to make like the tough decisions and leave your friend out. He's been so loyal to people like Kevin Phillips. Like, for what? You don't even understand why. No. Marcus Rashford, always there. Harry Maguire. But Harry Maguire is out because he's injured, not because he's not good. But for other players like Rashford, because their form is not good, and there are so many people that can play in that position and do better. So this is something like to praise for the first time, because if he was doing this all these years, I think they were going to win Euros, or they were going to make it to the final of the World Cup or something. So look at the players that are missing right now. Marcus Rashford, Solanke, Grealish, Mason Mount, Maddison, Sancho, Chilwell, Braithwaite, Maguire, White, Nick Pope. Very strong team here, but some of them didn't even play this season. Mason Mount barely played. Ben Chilwell, the same injury prone. Ben White is somebody who said goodbye to England. He doesn't want to get associated to the national team for his own reasons. Nick Pope, I think Nick Pope, if he wasn't for the injury that he had during the season, he was going to make it. So, what do you think? What place do you think England are going to finish in this Euros? Crystal Palace are really represented here. You know, the young man, he's like, I don't know, 17, 18 years old. Wharton? What is his name again? And then you have Dean Henderson, you have Mark Guay, and then you have Eze. Which is good, because always, if you look at national teams, they tend to take players from the so-called big teams, and they forget that they have so many other teams. The so-called small teams can also have very good players. And it's nice to see them, 4 players made it to the final. The final list, of course. Somebody might get injured and they replace him or whatever, but you know what I mean. And that young kid, this season was a great revelation for him. Nobody knew who he was, beside Crystal Palace, fans who can also watch academy, who follow the development of their team. But I didn't know the kid, to be honest with you. Very solid team, to be honest. A lot of reactions. Neil Maupay, remember him? He got beef with James Maddison. So immediately when the list was announced, he put this picture here. Just to banter James Maddison for not getting selected. This guy is like the king of shithousery. He always does something crazy, some sort of reactions on the pitch and off the pitch. I don't know, for attention or just his personality, that the way he is. But James Maddison is not happy. He's crying, said how much he's disappointed not to make it to Germany. And then you are posting something like this. Another guy who is so devastating is Mr. Harry Maguire. But for him, he got a calf injury. I think he was going to make it. But calf injury, which is good because it's just opened the door to other players who are better than him to play. But we have to be honest though. Harry Maguire, Jordan Pickford, they always do good for their national team. They don't let the national team down. In their clubs, questionable. Pickford is like T-Rex. He's just so small. Top bins, top corners. But with the national team, he's right on point. It looks like he grows like few more inches when he plays with the national team. And when the duty on national team is gone, and then he goes back to being small again and short, small hands. So Harry Maguire said that he will be supporting the team from home instead of being on the pitch, but it's always an honor and he is proud of representing his country. Can you blame him? Nope. James Maddison also devastated about the news, blah, blah, blah. Long statement here. And he took all his England pictures and jerseys and whatever from social media. Boom. Out. Just to protest against how he was left out. Listen, you can't please everybody, In that midfield, let's be honest. You have Jude Bellingham, you have Declan Rice, you have Cole Palmer, you have Kobe Mino. You can name even few. Like, it's so solid. I know in terms of creativity and experience, Maddison is there. But England are just packed. Let's be honest. Conor Gallagher is there for dirty work, energy, determination, fight. I mean, come on, man. Just accept it, take the L, and move on instead of getting mad at everybody here.